All right, welcome to the Comic Book Shop of Doom. I'm your host. This video is not for children, so if you're under 13, get your parents' permission to watch this. So what are we going to talk about tonight? What we know so far of the Shang Chi movie. Okay, they're changing some stuff where it's not Fu Manchu with the Mandarin as his father, the real Mandarin. So it's not, what's his name from Iron Man, that one guy, Sir Ben Kingsley. It's not him. He was the fake Mandarin. There's another guy. So the 10 rings is the alien rings that the Mandarin wears. And there's supposedly going to be a tournament in some like out of the way village, and they got like a thing. And I heard it's supposed to be like almost like a remake of Bloodsport, where the Mandarin is basically sponsoring a tournament to see who's the best karate or martial arts guy in the world. And there's another rumor that it's actually a setup for the Secret Wars, that it's not just the Mandarin, it's the Beyonder is behind part of it. So he's the guy manipulating behind the scenes, where he's looking for a guy to go to the battle world in the Secret Wars. So the greatest champion on earth in martial arts, and Shang Chi is entered in the tournament now. They don't know if he's in there for his father or somebody recruits him to go against his father. So they're keeping that under wraps. But so basically it's a big martial arts tournament, and they got green screen going on. They got a village set in Australia, and they got a green screen wall all around it. So I'm almost thinking this could be almost like Mortal Kombat, where it takes place in another dimension or something like that, and the champion goes on the battle world, or doesn't know he's going to go to battle world. He wins the tournament, and supposedly the thing is, whoever wins the tournament gets the 10 rings, which are alien rings that give each guy different powers. So it's almost like the Infinity Stones, but these are not as powerful. They don't manipulate reality and stuff like that, but you can control the elements with those rings and stuff like that. So that's going to be an interesting concept. And I'd like to see guys like the Gladiator and Razor Fist in there and stuff like that. You know, guys that Shang-Chi would fight. You know, and who knows? I mean, they're keeping it pretty good under wraps. They're filming it now in Australia. They got like a month in before the pandemic. Then they had to shut down, and it was costing them 300 grand a day to do that movie. So we'll see. But you know, Shang-Chi, they're supposed to be. The rumor is the Secret Wars movie is going to be it's going to be an Avengers movie. It's going to be bigger than the Infinity War and Endgame. So if they're going to build to this, you know, whatever. But I think it's really interesting, you know, that they're going to spend that kind of money on it. And you know, the Shang Chi character with the diversity and everything, they did it because it's the first Oriental guy to have a lead, and they're pandering to China. And we'll see where this goes. If you know China, I know they made a bunch of stuff where they changed a lot of stuff. So the Mandarin might not even be Chinese anymore. They may have changed it so because they didn't want him to be like, you know, the villain. So in the comics or whatever, or cartoons, they made him an alien. So we'll see where this goes. But basically a Marvel version of Bloodsport. I was telling a guy at a comic shop that this thing could be a real moneymaker on video or video games. Like if you know you had a tournament of the Marvel people, so we'll see who shows up in this thing doing cameos, and if he goes to Battle World, who he takes on there as part of the superhero team. So we'll see, interesting stuff, and it comes out 2021, but everything was pushed back because of the pandemic. I think it comes out in March or February, but don't quote me on it. It might be longer. So it just depends on how long they do the effects because they're still filming it now. Everybody have a good night.